Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Peter Akinola, and I'm so excited to welcome you back to the web design course. So, in the last few videos, I've been able to introduce you to the web design course. I've been able to explain a few things around the domain name, the domain, the different extensions, the hosting, and how to set up, how to connect your domain to your hosting through the name servers and every other thing, how to check if your domain has propagated, using the DNS checker and all of that. So in this video, I'll be walking you through how to install WordPress on your domain name so that you can start designing your website. So let me log into the cPanel. You've seen this in the last video, and then I've shown you around a few things inside the cPanel. So let me log into the cPanel now, and we can get to the task of the day. So we are here now, logged into the cPanel. The domain is already part of the domain we have here. In the last video, I forgot to show you around a few of the things here. Remember when we were checking out the different hosting package that we have, we were talking about disk space, bandwidth, and all of that. Now, if you can see clearly here, you will see that this side of the screen, you will see that what we have here, we have the disk space, we have the bandwidth. You can see I've used 21.36 gig out of, you can see what is there, infinite. That is unlimited. So this account is on unlimited disk space, unlimited bandwidth size. So if you want to do shared hosting, or you want to do reseller hosting, or whichever one you want to do, and you are going to be dealing with high traffic websites, or you want to put as many websites as possible, which also has its own disadvantage anyway. It is important that you go with this usage size that are unlimited. Yes, truly unlimited. So let's get to the business of the day. Now, like I said, you come to Subtaculous app installer, then you click on WordPress. So this is WordPress, and then the next thing, these are the sites I've installed WordPress on earlier before now. So if I have a site that is okay, for example, I know a long time ago when bulk SMS used to be a very big business. Now, many of the websites that are reseller websites are just clone of the major one. So, for example, let's say 121 is the 121.com, 121sms.com is the parent website for the bulk SMS, and then you pay for reseller site, and you give them a domain of 224.com. So 224sms.com. So the person that created it will just come to one-to-one to one of these sites, which is, let's say, 121.com or whichever is, and then clone. So we can remove, we can edit, we can back up, we can clone, we can create staging, or we can manage the installation. So they just clone. So when I click clone, it's going to tell me which domain do I want to clone it on, and I give it that domain. I've put the name server, everything has been done, and install that same site, more like I copy and pasted that same site on another domain. Another way, if I was using .com before, let's say assetschool.com, and then I bought asset.school.ng, and I want to clone the same site on that same domain, I'm just going to clone, but then they will not interact. So the best thing to do in that light is just to connect that domain to the existing domain. So that would not work for cloning. Cloning will not be the best option in that regard. But if I want to clone the site and just change few things, the name, the color, and just few things in terms of details, I just clone. I just clone here, put the next domain, the new domain, and then in a few minutes it's done. Then I'll just enter the login into that. In fact, the login into the WordPress panel will also be the same. I just log in, edit the name, edit edit whatever it is I need to edit, and the site is all set up. So that's the essence of cloning. But then there are different types of unique template and things you can use. You don't have to clone websites every time. It's not so good to, unless you have a specific request to clone. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to click on install. So and it's going to ask me a few questions. So here, whatever you choose, make sure what you are choosing as HTTPS. That is the SSL security there. Unless if you choose something else, you'll be seeing that this site is not secure. At the top bar, this padlock that we are seeing here, this padlock you are seeing here will not appear on your site if you pick this HTTP alone or you pick HTTP www. So make sure you pick HTTPS or this, either this or this, so that you can harness your SSL security. So here, always remove this, and then we are almost good to go. You can choose to give it a name here. So now let's talk about admin account and password. So I'm going to put the username and the password, and we'll continue. Like I said, there are some email accounts that are natural that you should have when working on any site at all. Example of that is admin@assetschool.ng. You need to go and create this. It is not automatic. It has not been created yet. So we need to go and create it. So after installing this thing, we are just going to go back and create that email address so that it can serve as an example and a template for you to know how to create email address, webmail address. So I'm just going to put the username and password, and then we'll continue. So I've inserted the username and password. The next thing is install. So email installation details to, let it go to admin@assets.school.ng, or you can just put any other email. So let me put so for easy login, yes. So let's wait for this to come up. Now this is fully installed. Now I want you to notice a few things here. Now you can see, to access the WordPress has been successfully installed at. So this is link to the site to preview it. Now you can see this is just the demo default page that will come out. And then the next thing is for us to be able to access the backend and edit. This is the link to that. So here we are. This is the link to, so whatever we want to see here, which is the outside, we edit it here, which is the inside. I hope that is clear and direct. So the login that we created is what we use to log in here anytime we need to access this page. We can also create more login from this side and give different access level, just in case we have different people working on this site and they need different access. Different level of access. So that said, the installation of WordPress is done. Let's go back to our cPanel and create that email address, admin@assets.school.ng. So if you are new to this website, kindly subscribe. Click on the subscribe button and turn on notification bell so that you can get notified when I drop the next video. This video is a series of video taking you from the beginning to the end, helping you understand how to build a website from start to finish. And then make sure you click on the like button so that YouTube can recommend this video to other people. So let's go to email address. Let's go to email account. Yes. So let me select the email the domain I want to create email for. So this has been created. But let's see it has not been created. Or let me create a new one entirely. So I click on create account. Username, what name will I like to use? So let me use info or support at asset.school.ng. Password, I can tell it to give me a password, to generate a password for me. So now the password has been set. So you can choose to put your own password or let the system suggest a password for you, and then you can copy that and save it somewhere. Once all of this is filled up, the next thing is what? Create account. So support at assetschool.ng has been created. I'm now working. We can log in there. So how do you log in into the account? So we go to assets.school.ng/webmail. So support at assets.sch.ng. So username, password, let's go. Here we are. This is the email address. We can log in. So anytime you probably forgot password or you're not able to access any of this email created here, you can always come here and edit or reset the password, and then you can log in with the new password. Thank you so much for watching. So in the next video, we'll dive into installing template themes, looking at diverse ones, and then the real work of design is going to start from the next video. Kindly share this video, click on the like button, subscribe if you are not. The year is fresh and there's a lot of things coming to you from this channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.